Okay, so I'm gonna update this. I don't know why I'm doing it right now since my hair is dirty, my face is crusty. I'm just gross. I haven't showered yet. I'm in a tatty old shirt. But anyway, I just took my braids out and I'm thinking, don't quote me on this, but I think it'll be the last time I put braids in for a while because I want to start locks. I've been saying that for a while and I sort of like I didn't commit to starting them at any point, but I had my hair twisted uh in since like December, I think. Actually no, even before then. I had my hair twisted in November. I don't know. Anyway, I twisted my hair in just small two-strand twists with the idea of like, oh yeah, I'm going to lock my hair at some point in 2024, early 2024. And I did that just to kind of put it out of the way and um, knowing that I was going to put them in braids because it was like the end of the year, holidays, still in school, just to like not have to deal with my hair. Um, and then I just did not untwist it. And so when I took the braids out that I had in like November or December, or I don't even know what time it was of the year. But when I took them out, I had braids in around the holidays. When I took those out, I didn't take out the twists that I had put in. I just attempted to like wash my hair with the twists in. And then I put braids in again a couple weeks after that. Um, like crazy unicorn colored braids I just had in for my birthday, which was yesterday. Yay, happy birthday to me. Anyway, so I just took them out. I had them in for maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, I think. Um, and I have some buildup now. So now my thing is, I mean, it's not a ton, but it is buildup. So obviously I'm going to wash my hair. So you wash your hair when you take your braids out. But the last time I had the braids in, I didn't have too much buildup. Um, and so now that I've taken them out, I am like making a definitive decision that I do want to start locks. It felt like I think I was always kind of leaning maybe towards starting them around my birthday. And like I said, my birthday was yesterday. So that's what I'm doing, which is why I'm recording now because I'm making this decision right now as we speak. I'm going to like start my locks. So again, these twists have kind of been in my hair for a while, maybe like 2 months. Um, but they were like locked in under braids. So whatever process would have been happening naturally with locks has certainly obviously been slowed down by them being in braids. Actually, kind of like this cute little braid out look on them, but yeah, they haven't started doing anything lock wise. I don't think. Um, but I gotta wash my hair. The last time I washed my hair, which is when I put right before I put the braids that I just took out in, I put like a old stocking cap on my head and just tried to like get my scalp together. But like I said, then I didn't really have much buildup. So now I have some buildup like here in the front, basically on the mainly the perimeters of my hair, like where my twists would have been, where the roots of my hair would have been exposed to like the outside air is basically where I have some buildup, um, which I want to obviously get rid of and to clean my scalp. But I need to do some research on like how to do that uh, with new locks, which I assume actually probably wouldn't be a problem if you were doing it correctly, which I'm not. I'm not doing it correctly. Also, I just twisted my hair. There's no parting system. I hate, well, I don't hate, I just don't care that much about like perfect parts. Um, and I always knew I didn't want to go to a loctician, at least to like start. I don't know. I just the whole process, I know I'm not exactly doing correctly, but I do know that whenever I was thinking of making this decision, I knew there were some things that I wanted to do and some things that I didn't want to do and other things I was like, we'll just see how it goes. So a loctician was a thing that I was like, I don't think I want to go to a loctician. I kind of decided that like when it comes to my hair, I never wanted to look terrible or anything. It's not like I don't care. I don't care that much. I don't not care that much. Just be like whatever. It'll do whatever. So I do care about it being presentable and like neat. But I don't care really about it being perfect. So perfect parts and all of that. and like the perfect exact same uniform size of things. I've never really been like a big, I don't like obsess over it, which I like when people do. I think it's great for people who want to obsess over that. I'm just not that person. But anywho, so I just like twisted my hair and twisted them to where I feel like this feels like the right size to me. Sure, I have no idea what it's going to look like whenever it does like start locking up. If it ever does, I hope I haven't completely like ruined the beginning of the process to the point where it just won't do it. Sorry, I gotta wash my face, I gotta take a shower, I gotta do all the things. So sorry, I'm crusty, but I just needed to like get on and do this now. But anyhow, so step 1, wash my hair, figure out how to wash my hair and get rid of the buildup. Step 2, figure out how to stop touching my hair so much, because I really do love touching my hair and my scalp, but I know it's not good for the health of your hair and your scalp, just constantly touching it. But it's so fun to touch. Black hair is just, we go through it, but it just feels, it's so fun. It feels nice. Anyway, yeah, and then also step 3, you just be like making sure. I've been watching a lot of videos and content around like locks and things like that. So I just want to get myself to a place where I feel comfortable. But I am here now to call this day 1. It's technically not really day 1, but it's day 1 of me documenting and like making a definitive decision that this is what I'm doing with my hair. So it's day 1 point something or other, but let's call it day 1. And this is what my hair looks like right now. It's dirty, so we have to fix that. Whatever length this is, I guess that's like neck length, and the front is like by my eyebrows, I guess, so forehead length, and my forehead's not that big, so it's really pretty short. But yeah, these are my starting pretty short locks. Today's January 23rd, 2024. Yeah, so I'm gonna change my clothes and wash my face and put on some moisturizer and stop being so crusty and gross. And maybe I'll come back and I'll look a little bit more presentable. I won't be able to wash my hair before I have to leave the house because I have to go into the office. So I will probably put on a hat or something. Also, it's cold because January and I live in New York. So yeah, probably going to put on a hat. But I will attempt to wash my hair when I get home without disturbing the twists that are like intact. And I'll try to document that too. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to see if I can like document this random little journey I'm going to be on. Oh my God, this one. I always get so much buildup on like, whenever I get my hair braided or whenever I braid my hair, because I don't go get it braided. I haven't done that in years. But anyway, whenever I braid my hair, like, I guess that's probably true for everyone, most people, like, wherever there's a part, lots of buildup along the part, and then around, like, the perimeter of my hair, and then, like, the middle, like, the crown, all those areas have the most buildup, and then, like, the ones on the interior don't really have any, other than, like, just having to wash my scalp, obviously, because that's, like, what washing your hair is. But then, yeah, I just want to make sure I don't, disturb the twists that are in, and like there's one at the back of my head that's like, for some reason, and I'll figure out how to show you that. You can't really see it there, but I have shedding, but I have, you know, like most, like all Black women, I guess, or all women, I don't know if this is true for all women, but for Black women, you know, we have like a lot of like 8 million different textures on the one head, and my head's not that big, it's pretty small, I think. But like the center is more like kinky Afro 4C whatever hair, or I don't, is it a 4B 4C? I don't really know what you would call it. It's kinky, but there's an ever so slight looseness to it. But that looseness is major in the back to where it's practically straight and it won't hold on to anything. So I have like one twist back there, like right at the center. What is that? Is that called the nape of your neck? Like right at the last edge of hair at the center of my neck at the back, like will not hold on to any twists, any braid, anything. and it stays. I don't even know if you can pull out. It stays like so straight. Like I'm not really pulling it right now, but it's like it stays pretty straight. And that's like the piece of my hair that's the most annoying, because whatever I do with my hair, like I have to keep redoing it on that like one. So I assume in this whole lock journey, that might be like the area or the one lock that takes 1,000 years to actually lock up. We'll see. I'm interested to see what it does. You can see it there. Like it's just so much looser than the rest of my hair, that one spot. And with the front of my hair, I also want to like take better care of my edges. They're not the worst, but they're obviously not the best either. They could use some TLC. My whole head could use some TLC. My whole body needs TLC. As you can see, I'm crusty anyway. So that's the journey I'm on. I have some areas where there were some breakage, so it's really short, like right here. There's some breakage. The front of my hair has had some like issues with breakage where it's like coming back now. But it was bad. I almost like balding myself. I don't know what I did. And the center too is more prone. The center and the very front. So annoying. But those are the areas of my hair that are more prone to breakage. So those are the areas that I want to concentrate extra TLC to. But overall, I'm on a journey of working to love myself. I was just having this conversation with my cousin and a friend about what self-love is, and like, how do you define self-love? I mean, it's just a lot of different conversations, but the whole thing of like, can you be loving of yourself while also trying to like fix things that you don't love about yourself, or fix things that you want to improve? And there was kind of a thing where like, yeah, certain things sound great, but how do you actually put it into practice? And I was saying that like, for me, I'm realizing, because I'm like, yeah, we say a whole bunch of shit that sounds lovely if we slap it on a t-shirt or like a meme on Instagram or whatever. But in your actual life, how you going to do it? Because it doesn't make sense. So making sense of some of these things for me has meant that like, when I say that I'm working on self-love, it does mean improving things, but not talking to myself in a hateful way. So like the areas of my hair, for example, that I would like to see improvements in, like I'm trying not to say that I don't love. The areas of my hair that I would like to see improvements in, I don't want to unravel that. The areas in my skin that I would like to see improvements in. Like I have areas that have dark marks that have never gone away. And yes, it's annoying. But overall, if I do love myself and speak more kindly to myself and those areas that I would like to see improve, then that loving kindness will be what motivates me to improve those things. Because there have been, most of my adult life, there have been areas where I actually hate about myself. And when I look in the mirror, I can't stand them. And you try to cover it up and you do all this stuff, but the hateful words and thoughts toward those areas have not at all motivated me to want to like fix them. It's just like, ugh, you're there and you're annoying. So I'm just going to like slap something on you or slap something around you, or just like, there has been no love there. And so I haven't taken like there's no patience with those areas of myself. There's no kindness toward my overall self in regard to those areas, if that makes any sense. So I'm learning now that the self-love for me, I don't know what it looks like for other people. The self-love for me really starts with looking at myself holistically, even as I'm targeting or focusing on specific areas, for example, my hair, and loving the whole thing. And because I love the whole thing, that is why I want to take the time and the patient time and put in the effort toward improving some of the areas that aren't up to the standard I have for myself. So it's not that I hate the back of my hair that's super straight sometimes. It's not that I hate the areas that are thinning or more prone to breakage than other areas. It's that it's my understanding that these are a part of the overall thing that I do love, and in loving them, I will be taking the journey to improve them. Yeah, whatever. I had to stop explaining it because it's kind of hard to explain, but it doesn't really need to be explained, right? It's a personal journey. I don't know if I should like pull this out and wrap it around or let it be. What will it do? I think I'm going to try to pull it out gently and yeah, wrap it around the base. Yeah, so anywho, that was a really long way of me saying again that I'm going to call this day one of my lock journey. And this is my hair as of day one, in need of washing. Need to bathe my skin, need to do some things, but anyway, yeah, I'll come back when I'm like presentable, but this is day one. I'll see ya on day two, I guess. Bye.